As long as you have put them on, as long as you should be good. Color goes on the bottom now.
I do too. I always forget it.
Harnesses are the bane to my existence.
I don't have video of that. I'm just trying to get this.
Nana, why isn't your feet down?
Do you want to go? You go ahead.
What is it?
Want me to load some now too?
Come here.
Do this, and I'll get you walking by and going.
Okay.
We'll just leave the door open and have you go in, and then I'll do the inside shot again while you come right back out.
Come on, Bubs. Alright, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, look at that. Look what you have. You're so cute.
And they just wanted to get a brief filming of us introducing, saying, "Hi, my name's Chelsea," and then like you introducing myself or yourself
sure.
to me. So that would just be me walking out the door and then coming back in. Right? Hi, I'm Chelsea from the SPCA.
Hey, thanks for coming around.
Thanks so much for having us.
Absolutely. What we got going on out here today?
So we have some adoptable dogs. We have 4 dogs in the window cages up there, and we're hoping to drive some traffic and get some adoptions going today.
That's awesome. That's good.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Sure.
Is that good?
Get up under the awning now if you want.
They got lights.
LED lights, yeah.
It's awesome.
You guys want to come on in? I can show you everything as well.
Is this like a 20, is it like a brand new 2016 or 17
It's
model?
2016, 2017, brand new, 26 feet. You can hold up to 30 dogs, which is really, or 30 animals, I should say. So you can, these cages right here actually divide in half. We have dividers that you slide in the middle. So these 4 cages can theoretically be turned into 8 cages. And then we have cages on the back wall, all the back walls, one right there. And then we can fit up, I think 10 cats up on top of those cages as well.
What's the most animal you've had?
Between 20 and 25.
Wow.
Yes. And events, and we just recently took over the contract with Louisa County, animal shelter, so we're their primary vet here. So weekly we go there with our vet staff and they pull as many animals, 20, 25, sometimes 0, and we'll bring them to the shelter and they'll spay neuter them and then transport them to them, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I love how this one up here, his lips get stuck on his
He
teeth.
has an underbite and one of his nasal passages is smaller than the other, so he snorts all of it.
This one's quite content. He's got the big bone.
He's good to go. I took them up today with
I'll
those
take all 4.
bones. Dude, they're available for adoption.
Oh man. Are these 2 of the same breed?
They're all pitty mixes. And then so we have our 2 pitties up the bottom and the 2 hounds up top. Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
You watch him go all
I'll tell him that.
I did. Oh, she's so attentive.
Oh god, I feel a little
We got a brother and sister from SPCA, little beagle mixes, but they were not yet fur.
Do you want, can I show them inside? Do you guys want inside? But like I was telling you, we have these cages up here, and all of these bigger cages, they can be divided into 2 cages. So you pull these out, and I'll just show that here. And then, do we have a divider? Yep. And then you slide them right in here, and that goes for all of the cages. So they can be divided. So it can be divided into halves. These are where we keep all the cats up here. And then this is our wet table. So what this does is the vets, someone wants it over here too. The vets can do some examinations, do some basic grooming or maintenance or sanitary shave on here, which is really neat. And then we're also really happy about this fancy little lockbox over there. That's our controlled substance. So if the vet has to give some generic vaccines, they can keep them in there. That was a big licensing thing that we had to do. What's on here? It's just so cool.
And just say, you got like a...
Pretty much everything that you need out here. There's also a water tank as well, so you can keep water in the tank. So I'll just turn it up on there. I didn't put any water in today.
Has that new van smell in here.
Doesn't it?
I mean,
New
the
van mixed with
all
poop.
smell. There you go.
Up here, so they're kind of separated from the dogs. But I just love the fact what this van does, all it has to offer, and how we can just reach the community in so many different factors.
Yeah. That's great.
And the dogs get a timeout.
Look at that guy's face. He's great. Oh, this is bad. You can't help not to.
A little bit what it's like when you get to these events with this new caravan, the prep that you have to go through once you pull up. What do you do?
It's just instant gratification. It's so exciting to see people come running over to the van, wait for me to draw the awning down, lift the windows up, and for them just to make the first one-on-one experience with the dogs. They get so excited, and it really just fills my heart with so much love to see how much people really enjoy our shelter animals.
Well, one of the things is really new, and one of the big outreach things is this caravan. So how long has the SPCA had it? And because adoption events were done differently before, I would think.
And they have. So we've had this van since July, and it has really just eased the process of adoption events rather than having to go and set up cages and crates and tables and having all that logistical problem. We can instead load the dogs in the windows. They can have a blanket, they can have their towels, they can have their toys, and they're just so happy and so content to be right in the same area.
They get to look out.
They do. They get to look out, and if they want to go for little breaks, they can go for walks, but they just love hanging out in here.
That's great. Also, and just tell me a little bit about the van inside, how it's equipped.
Yes, so the van is 26 feet in length. We have 30 cages. These bigger cages all around can be split in half if we have some smaller dogs that we want to load in, so we can cut these spaces down in half. Cats can go up on the top cages when we do transport. We also have a wet table where vets can do brief exams, hygienic or sanitary shaves as well. So it's just a fantastic piece of machinery that we love.
What else do you use this for other than adoption events?
We go out to local shelters, pull some animals for spay neuter. We are also going into more rural areas where they don't have as much opportunity to get vet care. So we bring their animals back to the shelter and we provide basic veterinary care for them as well.
That's perfect. And spell it, just so I got it.
Daniel Peterson, DANIEL-PETERSON.
And what is your position here?
My position is sales manager for Crutchfield.
Okay, all right. So talk a little bit about adoption events with SPCA, Charlottesville Almar SPCA.
So adoption events are exciting days at Crutchfield. They come and set up early in the day. We get to play and pet, and sometimes even I've seen some people here even adopt animals, and so it's a great day. It's a great connect with the SPCA, and gosh, it's a lot of fun. It's a great day.
Crutchfield has a specific dedication actually to animals and to SPCA.
Right. Yeah, the Crutchfields are very involved with the SPCA. It's very near and dear to them. Bill.
Hold on, that's gonna.
So.
Talk about the dedication Crutchfield has to Charlottesville Almar.
Right. Yeah. So. SPCA is so important to Crutchfield. Bill and Shalene are so involved. It means so much to them, and it's. I'm trying to think where to. Sorry.
Well, no. How about just talking about the animal park that they built out by the other facility? I know they have that going on. Mm-hmm. I know that you guys recently have done a new line for specifically tech for animals.
Right.
You can keep that very general,
I got you.
But
Okay.
Those two things are pretty important, I think, as far as just the Crutchfields go. And also how important it is that businesses get involved in general, what they believe that commitment is to community, that kind of thing.
Right.
So we can start with, their commitment as far as just with their employees and their own animals.
Right. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
All right. So they have a commitment specifically to let their employees bring the animals into work sometimes. Huh?
Yeah, it really creates a cool culture, and it takes a lot of stress out of the work environment. You see pets walking in the halls, they got their own name badges on, and you know them by name, and they just kind of walk around, and it creates such a cool environment. It's well received, and it's something that is very unique to Crutchfield, and I applaud them for taking that step.
Okay, and I'm going to back you up. What step did they take? Talk about them opening it up to bring that they allow the employees to bring it in, because we started it at that point, and I want to make sure I have you saying that part, that they actually opened it up. So
right.
talk a little bit about what they decided to do.
Yeah, so Crutchfield got the idea that, hey, let's allow our employees to bring their pets to work. Let's try that out, and so right from the beginning, it was just well received. It caught momentum, and now there's even a pen behind our corporate office where the dogs can go outside and play and run free, and it's such a great environment. It really is.
And also, just as far as even what they sell, some of the lines that they have.
Yeah, so having people connect with their pets is really important to Crutchfield, and just having the synergy with their pets. And so now we have a pretty extensive line of technology, things that Crutchfield sells, and how it ties into ways we communicate with our pets. There's a way you can talk to your pet by way of your smartphone. You can feed it a treat. So if you're at work and you want to see, hey, how are you doing at home? And I'm going to feed you, a little doggy treat. You can do that. It's really cool. We have soothing music players for your cat or for your dog, which, again, is, ties into the whole line of technology and how we can connect with our pets.
For what you've seen about it,
All right, sorry.
talk a little bit about, how important it is for businesses to get
Right.
involved in this kind of thing.
Yeah, I would just encourage other businesses to do that. If they could just come out and see the community participation we have on those days, it's fantastic. We have people from all around, hey, I heard you were going to have the SPCA event here, and they want to come out and see the dogs or the animals that they bring out, and we see pets get adopted, and it's a great tie-in, and it really is a great way to give back to your community.
Gives you a warm feeling in your heart.
It does. It gets you a warm feeling.
Perfect. Dan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really
All right.
appreciate it. Okay.